It's Thursday, the 23rd of November, 2017, and welcome to Navigating Your Day. So in Jinshin Jitsu, 23 came into the universe meaning proper circulation maintenance. Now, my understanding of that is that this is not just the physical circulation, the way the blood moves in your body, but it's the circulation of everything in our lives. So it is how well we circulate our emotions, how well we circulate our hormones, how well the fluids move, all fluids, our digestive fluids, our endocrine fluids, all of that moves within the body, the way in which our thoughts circulate, our emotions circulate, and how well we move with the energy of the universe and how well the energy moves within us. So it's circulation of all things. And if we can connect to that energy today, then we are able to actually allow ourselves to flow in all areas of our lives. 23 is a 5, and 5 is about adaptation. 5 is the inventor. 5 is the networker. 5 is the salesperson. So 5 is the one that can convince us what it is we need to do in order to get what we want. 5s love excitement, and it's an air number. So 5 hates to be hemmed in. 5s don't mind having to choose as long as they have all the options from which they can choose. So the minute they feel like they can't choose, they can get very frustrated and they can get very volatile. So if you've got a child, for example, that is told to do something just because the adult said so, and they have lots of 5s in their life map, they will find that extremely difficult because they feel like the freedom of choice has been taken away from them. And to an extent, we all have that. But when we are in this 5 energy, it is really exacerbated. So today we have the ability to adapt to the changes that need to be made if we want to change things in our life. So whenever things need to change, then, it's out with the old and in with the new, and that means we have to adapt to the new circumstances. So 5 really enables us to do this. 5 loves a bit of excitement. 5 is the adrenaline junkie. When 5 feels hemmed in, claustrophobic, stagnant, bound by routine, very often 5 may go and look for thrills in places that are maybe not quite as salubrious or health-giving as one would like to think. So too much alcohol, too much sugar, too much caffeine, gratuitous sex, dangerous sport, risks, okay, drugs even. So please, people with 5s in their life maps are not naturally junkies or drug addicts or alcoholics. It's just that in order to deal with that frustration, very often when we're dealing with this energy of the 5, we may be tempted to go for whatever that quick fix, thrill giving thing is going to be. 5s respond really well to physical activity. So if you're feeling hemmed in, if you're feeling frustrated, dance like no one's watching, go for a walk, go for a run, go to the gym, do what it is that you need to do, because it will help you to release that excess adrenaline, and that's a healthy outlet for that excess energy, as opposed to, I don't know, try to drug it away or drink it away or eat it away or work it away even. Right, so we've got this air of the 5 today, then we've got the water of the November's 11, which is the 2, so that means that we can nurture ourselves. 2 is actually quite conservative, so 2 is like, oh, terrified of losing anything. So today you're going to have the tension of the, come, let's take a risk, and it could be take a risk in business, let's do this, it's going to be exciting, let's do this new project, and 2 that goes, oh, actually, I'm more comfortable with knowing, with the known, even though the known is making me really uncomfortable. And so you may have this tension pulling you today between going into the new and adapting to the new and taking that risk and taking that leap, and the more conservative 2 holding you back. The 2 can also serve the purpose of stopping the 5 from spinning way out of control, all right? So there is an ability to actually achieve and maintain that balance today, but it may also show up as tension. And then, of course, we've got the 1, which is another air number. So the root of the life map today has got lots of air in it. So there might be quite a lot of impatience, there might be quite a lot of volatility, there might be quite a lot of frustration at not getting our own way, there might be over-analysis and under-feeling, we might be suppressing the emotions and rather focusing on what we think intellectually, and there might be, as I said, impatience and irritation. So hold on to your hats today, guys. Luckily, the helper and the hero of today is the 8, and 8 is a very, very strong earth number. So 8 will help to keep all this air in the root of the life map grounded. So 8s are about finishing. 8s are about responsibility. 8s are about loyalty. So you may once again find yourself in a situation where feel like you're being hemmed in, but the job actually needs to be done. So you want to run away, but actually you need to face the music today, and the 8 will really help you do it. It'll help you find a clear, logical way to do what needs to be done so that you can then, as it were, win your freedom to go and have the fun that you want to have. The villain of today is the 4. Now, when we have 4 in the villain position, as I've told you before, we have naturally a blind spot. We become blind to what it is about ourselves that may need to change. We lie to ourselves. We tell ourselves that actually the situation isn't as bad as it is. We tell ourselves that, just because I've been miserable for 20 years doesn't mean that I'm going to be miserable for the next 20. So I'll change nothing and hope that something amazing will happen. That's delusional. I don't actually have to clean up my health act in order to feel better. I just need to, take these tablets. I can actually survive I'm one of those people who only needs 4 hours sleep a night because I've been doing that for 20 years. You know what? Those are the blind spots, okay? It's your fault. The blame and shame game. It's your fault. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this situation, taking no responsibility and being completely blind to our responsibility in whatever situation we find ourselves in. So that is the villain of today. So please guard against that and move into things with your eyes wide open. Safety energy lock number 23 is represented on the little finger. So if we hold the little finger, we harmonize the heart and small intestine organ function energy and all our trying tos, our excess perfectionism. I have to get it done because someone else said I must. I should. I ought. Why am I not good enough? I need to. I should. I ought. I need to. Those are not your values, okay? Why am I not good enough? That is the attitude on the little finger, and by holding the little finger we harmonize safety energy lock number 23, which means that we harmonize the circulation of everything in our lives and and harmonize ourselves with that circulating moving energy in the universe, as well as calming down this need for perfection and not being enough. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.